This is another wonderful devotion, y'all. Another wonderful devotion, a short story. And this time I'm coming with chicken soup for the soul. Sometimes we need, the natural food. We also need that spiritual food. And as the weather is changing, I think you need some chicken soup to warm up. And so I will be bringing back, this is day one of Vlogmas here. And I see a lot of people doing it, but each day I will be bringing something about Christ and different stories of people they shared and chicken soup for the soul. Christmas is in the air. And this is by Amy Newmark. And this story I was reading from is called Remembering. Remembering. The story is by Cass Wingood. This is a wonderful story, and each day I try to bring y'all something uplifting from Chicken Soup for the Soul, besides Jesus is Calling and In Touch Magazine and Rhema Word. So you're getting it from all points, north, south, east, and west. You'll be getting the word from a word from the Lord, some kind of devotion, some kind of uplifting story that's going to inspire you and uplift you. And so hopefully you'll get something from this chicken soup for the soul. Ain't nothing like a good cup of chicken soup, y'all. It warms the heart, it warms the soul, the body, the mind, the spirit. And so I am coming with this chicken soup for the soul. Hope you'll get something out of this. Hope you'll be encouraged. Hope you will be uplifted. Hope you can tell somebody else that Sister CeCe is on YouTube bringing chicken soup for the soul. It is Vlogmas Day 1. Hey, almost Christmas time. Christmas is in the air. Okay, so let's start with this devotion. I don't know who's on here, and I usually don't come on live because people don't come on, and that's okay, because I'm here just to read to you, and you can get something out of this story, and you can look at the replay. I appreciate the ones that are on here, but I am reading. I'll say hi if I see you. If you don't come on, that's fine, but I would love for my subscribers to come on and listen to this story. This is called Remembering. It says, Christmas is a day of meaning and traditions, a special day spent in a warm circle of family and friends. And that's by Margaret Thatcher. It says, it was a blistering cold Christmas day. Everyone in the house was still asleep, and I was alone with a very warm, fulfilling cup of dark coffee. For a moment, the world and everything in it was perfect. This was an important day. It was the first time in many years that all my children made it home for Christmas. I walked from room to room and peeked in on their overgrown bodies that were once so small, now spread across king-size beds with their feet dangling off. Once upon a time, they were up before the sun on Christmas morning, running to the tree to see what awaited them. Now, I was the one who was nervous and excited. You see, I am a single mother of 6 kids. We grew up together. I was 17 when I had my first child. She is now 25. Her brothers are 24, 21, 18, and 17, and her baby sister is 13. We grew up in financial turmoil during the most crucial years. We lived in project housing. It was heartbreaking and difficult. I always did what I could, but sometimes that just wasn't enough. Most Christmases, I had to rely on help from the Toys for Tots program. The program was such a blessing for our family, but as a mother, it hurt to not be able to go and buy special gifts for my children. Hello, everybody. God bless you. Just reading. Hello, Carter. Hi, Typical King. God bless you guys. I'm reading from Chicken Soup from the Soul, you guys. Just reading a story, a short story. And it said the boys were 8 and 11. As I began to wrap their donated toys, I sat there and cried, thinking, all these gifts that someone else picked out for my boys, and I couldn't afford to buy even one that was actually for me. As I sat there, I wondered what I could buy with $5. I took my $5 to Walmart, but all I could find were sets of marbles for 88 cents each. So I brought them. I wrapped them, and for that moment, I felt better. The next morning, as they opened their gifts, they loved them all, except for the marbles. I recall one of them saying, "Marbles? Mom, really?" They kind of laughed it off and tossed them to the side. I retreated to my bedroom and quietly cried. I decided right then and there that I wasn't going to cry. Why should I? So I went back out and we all laughed off the marbles. Every single year after that, I brought them a pack of marbles for Christmas. Time went on and life got better. They went out to college on scholarships. One played college sports. I became a homeowner. Life was good, but I still continued to buy marbles. Every year they would laugh. Every year they expected them. Every year they would ask, which gift it is, the marbles? Every year it was a theme. On Christmas Day 2017, as I drank my coffee, I couldn't help but think about their gifts under the tree. I gave them marbles once again, but this time I placed them in a glass jar and enclosed a letter again to each of them, explaining the story of how the marbles came about. I asked them to display their marbles somewhere to always remind them of where they came from and how far we've come. I watched as they read their letters and tears streamed down their faces. I closed my letter with these life truths. 1, be transparent. 2, stay well rounded. 3, stay grounded. 4, always know who's in your circle. 5, always keep your shooter close. 6, don't let life make you lose your marbles. The hugs I got that Christmas were the best and most beautiful hugs I have ever gotten. Life has come full circle, just like a perfectly round marble. And this story is from Cass Wingood, y'all. Isn't that wonderful? How sometimes just those little things, even though you feel like the kids don't want it, that little gift you get them, it means something to them in the long run. It's like when we was a child, we had toys or something people gave us, and we're like, what is this? And it's not like we was ungrateful, but we was expecting something else under that tree. But we can always think back to one gift that somebody gave us, and we won't forget it today. And so we just got to remember that it ain't about the gifts, it's about the giver of the gift on Christmas that's coming up. And so if you ain't got much to give, you can give your time, you can give love, you can give a hug, you can pick up that phone and call your family. I mean, it ain't always about monetary gifts. And God is just showing me through just those marbles when Cass, when she was giving out her children marbles, and she only had that 88-cent a pack of marbles for each child because she got 7 kids, right, that she was giving to. And 6 kids. She was a single mother, had 6 kids. So each one of those kids got a bag of marbles for Christmas. And they probably just set that aside. But I bet you those children would never forget where they came from with those marbles, and how that mother had to work. And a single mother of 5 kids, I keep giving her another child, 5 kids had to work and support not just her, but 5 children. And being a single parent, y'all know the single parents, y'all know how it was and how it is now. And this lady worked through all their life. And when they grew up, she told a story about those marbles. So when they look at that marbles, it just a reminder of them that God, look how far we came. And some of them graduated from college. Some of them have scholarships. Some of them, they did good jobs and all that. But they didn't forget where they came from. And so that's so important to remind yourself that and pat yourself on the back, because some of us, we put ourselves down. I know even in my own life, I wasn't the best mother, and I wasn't there like I was supposed to be for my children. I loved them dearly, but I wasn't there because I was in my own mindset and mood or whatever I was going through back at the time. And I hope one day that they'll all forgive me. But we can only do so much for our children, and we got to understand just that little we do. It's important that they know that they're loved, and that is the best gift that you can give them, is to love them and to be there. And those are some things that I missed out on, just being there, to important events they have, to practices they may have, to plays, to all those graduations, all those birthdays, all those things like that is so important to them. And if I can go back, I would do that and always be there for my children more than I did. And because I was caught up in my own things and my own addictions and all things like that. And so sometimes God take us back to just remind us that what's more important, it's not those gifts. Your children, your family, those are your gifts. And it's so important to be there for them. You might not have a lot to give, but you have love. You might not have a lot to give, but money and monetary stuff, but you are there, and that's so important. And so this story just reminded me that this Christmas is coming up, not to focus on what I don't have, but to thank God for what I do have, and that's life, my health, my strength, and everything else. Hello, you guys that's on here. I'm sorry if I just reading a story here, and this story just touched my heart. I hope it uplifted somebody else that's listening, that's going to watch the replay, to let you know what the real meaning of Christmas is. It's not just always giving a gift, but just being there. And those little things, we can think back. Hello, Teresa. How old are you? How old am I? Oh gosh, I'm old, girl. Oh, I just turned 60. Just turned 60. Yes, just turned 60 years old. I'm grateful God brought me 60 years. I've been through so much turmoil and so many trials and tribulations. I'm blessed to be 60 years old. You know, some people didn't even make it. See, 20, 10, or even a baby. So we are blessed to be in the land of the living today. And I thank God for being 60. But I just want to come on here and share. This is Vlogmas. This is day one. And so I'm going to be reading. Hopefully I'll come back and listen to some of these short stories. I'll be reading out of Chicken Soup for the Soul. I'm going to come on live to do that. I don't come on live a lot because a lot of people are not on here to support me. I love my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I wish you would come on here. I know people got to work. They're busy. You listen to other subscribers, and I understand all that. But I hope some of y'all will come on here and support me as I go by Vlogmas each day, except Saturdays. I don't want to come on Saturdays unless the Lord lead me to, because everybody deserves a day off. Even from doing, social media. And all I do is read, uplift people, give your devotion. Oh, God, could imagine the people that blog. They really y'all should really praise them, because they do a lot of work. They edit, they blog, they blogging their homes, they sharing their families, they sharing store and things in the store, they sharing their cooking, they sharing everything. So I am just so grateful to be able to just sit before you and have this platform on YouTube. I thank God for being able to just do that. But hello, Louis. God bless you. Teresa, I hope I said your name. I'm sorry. The real Spider Sammy, God bless you. I said, Teresa, forgive me, please. These glasses, I got the reading glasses on, still can't see it. And then Carter, God bless you. Have a good day. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you guys for they come on for a little while. But this is Chicken Soup for the Soul. This is a Christmas edition, and it is by Amy Newmark. I'm quite sure y'all can get Chicken Soup for the Soul anywhere. Google, look through the stores, online, anywhere. But this is a Christmas one. And so each day for Vlogmas, I will be reading something for you guys to uplift and encourage you and encourage myself, just like this story did. This is a wonderful story, wasn't it? Did you guys enjoy the story? I know I did, because it uplifted me like Christmas. Here come Christmas. It's always a material. What am I going to buy? What am I going to give them? Oh my God, I don't have the money. I got to stop paying for this so I can get them presents. I got to stop paying for this so I can get my grandkids presents. I got to stop paying for this. No, just give them your love and do what you can. And they should appreciate that. You know what? I might give 88 more. I might give a bag of marbles. That is something else they won't forget, right? God bless you guys. And I love you. Thank you for coming on here. I won't be on here long. I just want to come on here and just share that story with you guys. And hope y'all come on and support Sister CeCe 3205, okay, on YouTube here. I'm also on TikTok, so you can support me over there. And I'm also on Facebook. So God bless you guys. And thank you for the people that came on here. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you, my subscribers. I'm going to figure out how to do a giveaway. I haven't did it yet. I've been saying it. I've been pondering it. I've been wanting to. I just got to figure out how to do it. And I'm going to talk to some people. Yeah, it's finally a normal. I bless you. Thank you. I don't come on here that much. I'm just being myself. I think people just have to be who they are. And that's so important, to be real and keep it real. I think it's very important. But, you know, I love God and just love sharing some of my life and Chicken Soup and Jesus is Calling and In Touch Magazine and giving a devotion and sharing, you know, real talk with Sister CeCe. I love just talking. And so I find the ways to do that. And this is the platform God opened up for me. I'm so glad to be here. And thank you for taking time out of your being. Hi, new sub. Hi, CG. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. God bless you. Thank you guys for coming on here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate you for coming on. Yeah, I was just going to stay on here a minute. I just came on here to read this Chicken Soup, like I was saying, and encourage somebody today in Chicken Soup. So that's all I did. Okay, somebody took a message off. Oh, that's okay, but God bless you anyways for coming on, just taking the time out and coming on. Thank you. Somebody's message was retracted. I don't know what they said. I don't know what happened to that message. Maybe you changed your mind. Maybe you didn't want to say what you were going to say. Maybe YouTube took it off. I have no idea, but it said message retracted. I have no idea. Saharine, I don't want to butcher your name no more, but that message, whatever you said, they took that off. But anyways, you guys, God bless you. I won't stay on here too long because, you know, everybody got something else they want to listen to and do, and I know I do because I got to get through with. I got to read my In Touch magazine, and Jesus is Calling on here. Coming with another story of tomorrow as the Lord lead it, okay? Chicken Soup for the soul. Y'all be encouraged, and thank you for coming on. And I'll come back. I don't know how to get out of here, but let's figure it out. See how to get out of here. God bless you.